Good morning. Good morning, everyone. This is Bagger. Bag it on. It's July 9th, and we're doing our thing here. And I hope you're having a good trading day. And you're looking at the intraday swing machine. And there hasn't really been much change. It's been continuation on. If you're looking at the 1 hour time frame, which is driving this move started on July 5th when the VIX went short. That one VIX contract is up 2,120. The July 5th trigger at 5 a.m. on the ES, which is the S&P, is up 2987. The Russell on July 2nd at 4 p.m. triggered along is up 2350. The YM on July 5th at 6 a.m. is up 2,250. And the NQ, also long at 7 a.m. on July 5th at 7070, is up nearly 4,000. So let's just in round numbers, 4,000, 6,000, 8,500, another 3,000. What's that? 11,005. 13, about $13,000 to $14,000 starting on July 2nd, primarily on the 5th and the 6th, and today's only the 9th. So you tell me what the value of a membership is for Stock Market Caddy. It's only $99 a month. Not 98, 99. At a level 2 membership, where you get to watch this intraday, day in and day out. We've been killing it in gasoline and in oil. It's just an additional $400. Plus, you get all of our proprietary indicators and strategies to rest on your own computer. But we're watching something else brewing. And although we primarily use our algos using the radar, we are trained in using charts, and I want to show you something that nobody's showing you. Okay, so part 2. This is our daily chart. This is also the McClellan oscillator. We'll take a look at that when we load in the SPYs. Right now, this is the IWM. And by the way, if you're on YouTube, you want to put your video into high def. All the videos we send our members, we have our own hosting company, and it is high def. Disregard the oil that's trading. That's the oil contract, and that's trading by machine. But do you see this daily candle? Do you see what we're doing right here? Can you see that? Let me show you. Let me get a little right here. Now, if we close there or close lower, it's going to constitute what we call a, let me see if I can get us back to where we need to be. Okay, I want to get rid of this. Oops. Let me bring this back into view. This is what we would call a high close doji. A high close doji. And there's a little bit of a gap. This is on the IWM. Now, let's look at the QQQ here for a moment. We'll go in here and do it this way, because the QQQ is also giving us a beautiful, shaping up to give us a high closed doji. Do you see it? You can barely little see it. Indecision up at the highs. This is the old high. This is it, folks. This is where the second mouse, maybe even the third mouse, gets the cheese. And we'll be going over, we've already pointed this out to our members. We point out a lot where to go, how to play it. But I only got 5 minutes here on YouTube. But if somehow, some way you found us, you've just found the high closed doji. And what's going to happen is in the next 1, 2, or 3 days, if we gap lower and close lower in the next 2 or 3 days, that'll confirm the high close doji, and we're headed down. rapidly. Rapidly. So what you should be doing today is not chasing this market. It started down here, but that's what people are exactly doing. The amateurs and the retail crowd, they buy the gap. They get all excited. And they buy the calls. They're buying. The smart money who actually own the shares, they're selling them the calls, the speculators. And they're turning around, and what are they doing? They're buying puts down here and down here. So when lower prices come, they will be buying their puts to close. That's where the support for the market will be. That is the high close doji on the QQQ. On the IWM, let's look at the SPY. Now, it needs to be confirmed. Okay, so don't rush out, and we're not making a recommendation to, make a recommendation to do anything. We're not a borker or a broker. We're just a little mentoring site. But we look for these opportunities. And over on the SPYs, not quite a doji yet. So we need to see how the SPYs close today. There is this little gap. So the SPYs could go up a little another day or two. We'll have to watch for it. But there is this gap. And in the event over the next 2 or 3 days, once they top this out, and it will get topped out, in the event that we ever gap down and gap below this would constitute an island. And all those who bought today get all lathered up. What do they say? The retail people, they buy the opens. The pros, they affect the closes. Okay? Entirely different style, but they would be an island top. All right? And if you're getting all excited about the Dow, oh boy, the Dow, it's only 30 stocks, and they've been absolutely trashed. And there's some bottom feeders in there. But let's just show you. Yeah, it might have another couple of days to run up, but it isn't going very far or very fast. But the real game, the real tell on this correction is going to be in the NASDAQ. Again, the NASDAQ. That is where it's going to manifest itself, and in the Russell. So get your protection on. And better yet, get an education. Join somebody. I don't follow myself around with a selfie stick and show my kids getting a bath or me getting in the limo with a limo driver. There's some flaming whatever. He's on CNBC and he's got his own website, and he's got thousands of people, and he calls himself a trader's website, and that's what he does. He follows himself around the house and with a selfie stick, and he's showing people his wife giving baths to his kids. Well, if that's what you want, good luck. We're about trading these markets 24/7, making money, serious money. So you got to know, you got to get the direction of the market right. You got to get the entries right. You got to know how to hedge yourself, but you also got to know how to trade and what to trade and how to manage that risk. All right. Now we don't usually, point to charts, but this one is so obvious, and so hopefully somehow, some way you came across our video. It won't be thousands because we're not on CNBC, and that's fine. That's what makes a market. Those are the folks that are chasing this up and are going to present a wonderful payday for us in the not too distant future. Check us out, BaggardOn, StockMarketCaddy.com.